My father started farming in 1970, and I can remember hearing my aunts and my grandmother talking about how hard it was, years back when we were farming. And things have changed so much from then till now. Greens and vegetables has always been in our vocabulary.
I started off farming probably 75 acres of family land, granddaddy's farm, and one tractor, no labor, just mostly me and my wife and my mama and mostly family helping. And we would gather the greens and peddle them out to local grocery stores. And as time went on, every year we'd increase a little, and we would take them to, there were some brokers in Moultrie that we would take things to and selling, and again we were gathering all this stuff ourselves. Maybe as time went, maybe 10 years later, we decided to build us a little packing shed. We started with one little shelter, and as we got the money, we would add on to that. We we were selling stuff in Thomasville through the auction, and we got to knowing a broker there and got delivering straight to this broker. And we stayed with him for several years, and we started putting Baker Farms on our boxes to let people know who we were, because we stressed on quality and doing what we told folks. And we feel like we built up a good reputation by doing that. As the families come in, it's got bigger. Joe took a big interest, and then Richard has come in and took an interest. He's great on the food safety end. Joe's great in the field, so it's a good combination.
Well, my name's Richard Baker. My background, I'm a family nurse practitioner, board certified. I did my own medical practice for 10 years. My family began to get interested in the bagging industry and opening up a processing center. My background in science and technology, I decided to come into the family business. What we do here is I have developed a cloud-based program, and I have set these filiform documents on iPads. We do this all the way from the seed to the table. I have boys in the fields on tractors when they're planting, when they're checking pivots, when they're checking fields, all the way from the time it's planted all the way till the time it's put in either a box or bag and sold to the market.
So my name's Miranda Cox, and Terry Baker is my uncle. We grew up in a really close-knit family. There's about 9 of us first cousins that grew up right here together. And my first job was here on the farm. I actually started when I was about 12 out on the cabbage line, and my job was kicking the cabbages onto the conveyor belt for the guys to pack. And we would do that during our Christmas vacation, and at the end of the week Uncle Terry would give us 20 bucks or so, and we thought it was big time. So I've been with Uncle Terry for about 6 or 7 years now. When I graduated from law school, the first thing you want to do is leave home, and so I got as far away as about an hour, and that ended up being too far. So after about 7 years of practicing law, I came back here, and it was my first job, and hopefully it'll be my last job. I do a lot of the bookkeeping stuff here in the office. Whatever you need, I do it. If customers have questions about the product, about the quality, what we can provide, I'll be glad to help you with it.
Hello, my name's Heath Weatherington. I'm a 4th generation farmer. I carry the title of Director of Operations around here. I don't know what that means. We all wear a lot of hats here at Baker Farms. A little history about myself. In 2001, as I was finishing my college degree, I started working a little bit part-time with Joe and Mr. Terry, doing a little tractor work, driving in the fields, just some of the menial tasks that go on, but the important tasks, nonetheless. Then in 2002, I officially joined the Baker family farm by default, legally, because I married the farmer's daughter. And been working with this family ever since. And it's been a great working relationship. Some of the best in-laws a guy could ask for, and some of the best employers a guy could ask for.
I'm Tommy Collinsworth. I've handled the sales for Baker Farms for 17 years. The way we started was we wanted to put out a better product. We weren't worried about the volume, the amount of product we did. We just wanted to have the best product on the market. And that made it a lot easier for me to sell. They've brought me in and treated me like family. Like I said, I've been here for 17 years working with the Bakers, and you know, I'm part of the family here just like everybody else is, and that's the way we want to keep it.
I think it's always important to stick with the basics. At Baker Farms, we look for quality, fair dealings, and hard work. If you go by these principles, you can't go wrong. Baker Farms, constantly growing, consistently great.